Hello viewers and welcome to the Nifty and Bank Nifty daily post-market technical analysis show. In this analysis show, I analyze Nifty and Bank Nifty based on price action, trend lines, Fibonacci retracements, and support and resistance zones. So before we proceed with the analysis for today's session, that is 9th February, let us briefly review the analysis that we have done in the previous session. So in the previous session, the candle was a bullish rebound for Nifty and it was inverted hammer for Bank Nifty. And so based on the observations, the conclusion was that there is a bit of chance for a correction or retest of 17,700 in case of Nifty, but until 17,800 is sustained, the suggestion is to stay long. And for Bank Nifty, you should go long only if the price stays above 41,600. Otherwise, go short but with trailing stop loss. So this was the conclusion based on the analysis of the previous session for today's market. So let us see how today's market played out, and based on the observations, we will come to the estimate of the next session, that is 10th February. So let us first start with Bank Nifty. So looking at the intraday movements in Bank Nifty, so the first 2 15 minutes candle shows a lot of selling in Bank Nifty. One thing to notice, it started at around 41,600. It could not sustain. So I clearly mentioned in the previous session that in case of Bank Nifty, you should go long only if 41,600 is sustained. So 41,600, even today also it showed signs of not being able to sustain. So it got sold off within the first 15 minutes candles. And I also mentioned that if you want to go short on Bank Nifty, go short with trailing stop loss, because there for all the previous sessions in case of Bank Nifty, you can see that there are a lot of supports being played out. So there is support here, there is support here. So even on the budget day, see, all the candles were showing supports, in intraday supports. So that is why I mentioned if you are going short for a Bank Nifty, finding an opportunity, you should go short only with a trailing stop loss. So that is what exactly happened today also. The support played out from 41,300 level. It rose a bit and then again it fell, but again it got support at 41,300 level. And towards the end of the day, it tried to go and stay above 41,600, but it could not. So eventually it closed below the 41,600 level. So this 41,600 level has been a crucial level, uh, pushing down the price whenever it reached there. And similarly, we were having like 41,600. Okay, so kind of this level, 41,600 to 41,300. So this has been a consolidation zone for Bank Nifty for the past 3-4 sessions. So this was above this. You can see now, if I just bring down the time scale, so now you'll get a better understanding of what is happening here. So above this 41,600, there has been a lot of consolidation that went for many days in January, and because of that, whenever price tries to go above that, it is facing resistance from this consolidation zone. So going ahead, what probably may happen is, if at all the support becomes so strong and eventually Bank Nifty breaks over this 41,600, then we can see price being pushed above this consolidation zone and we'll have a very big rally coming up. But in case if the support gives up, based on some news or whatever be the reason, if the support gives up, we are going to have a very big fall, because as you can see here, the support has been trying to push the Bank Nifty. Even this 100 DMA is like a resistance now. So if support gives up, there's going to be a very big fall for Bank Nifty. Maybe it may go and test this 200 DMA, which might come somewhere here. So in the next session, or maybe I mean, unless the direction is clear, people should be very cautious trading Bank Nifty, because if it breaks the resistance, that is very good. It's going to be a rally now. Otherwise, if the support gives up, there's going to be a very big crash coming soon. So watch out for Bank Nifty. And coming to Nifty, so Today, Nifty opened slightly above the previous session close. I actually expected it to go up based on the previous candle and the opening, but I was surprised that it got sold off and it eventually broke down 17,800, the crucial support also. But then it suddenly took support, and the support was so strong that it pushed the price almost up to the day opening level. But again, because here there was resistance for the past previous sessions, so the resistance pushed the price down. Eventually the support is strong enough to hold the price near to the day open levels. Eventually price tried to go above 7900, because of the resistance it could not sustain that 7900 level and closed just slightly lower. So that brings us to a daily candle which happens to be a doji. See, okay, this is not a perfect doji, but it's almost a doji, because the day close is effectively just about 8 points away from the day opening, whereas we have a very long support wick which is 100 points and a short support wick of about 30 points, resistance wick of about 30 points. So what this tells us is, see, so from after post budget, Nifty has been rallying from here. Okay, it went up, it came down, it again went up. Now we have a doji here, and above this doji there is a lot of very good consolidation zone. So this consolidation zone can play as resistance. I mean, there is a good chance that it can play as resistance, and this doji is indicating that this post budget rally is showing signs of exhaustion, because today the base tried to push it down, but somehow the bulls held the support. But if this support gives up for any reason, then we are going to have a big crash coming soon. Eventually all the supports might go away. So watch out the next few days of Nifty movement also. If the 17900 support also, I mean that we have a resistance which is appearing at 17900. If the resistance goes away and the price stays above the 17900, eventually we may have a rally. But if this doesn't happen, and if tomorrow's session somehow closes below 17800, let us say, then we are going to have a further crash. So tomorrow's session is going to be interesting, and is also maybe a deciding session if we see enough movement and participation in that session. So to conclude the analysis, also one more thing I want to bring it to your notice is, if you look at the trend lines and other signals, so we have 100 EMI above here, and this is a very long term, for the past 2 months, falling resistance line which had shown resistance at many multiple points here. There was a breakout that tried to happen here, but then that got sold off, and eventually there was a large crash towards the end of January here. And we can see that similar consolidation is happening, just like here there is a similar consolidation happening here. This seemed like a breakout in the morning, but it didn't happen to be a very conclusive breakout. We have to see if the next session will fall below this trend line or not. If the next session falls below this trend line and below this resistance line, also that is 17800 line, then we can possibly see a longer crash coming. But otherwise, if the price sustains and manages to close above 7900, we can anticipate a rally coming, but that has to be seen, because there is a lot of resistance above that also. So to conclude the analysis, so for Nifty, watch the next session. If the session sustains above 7900, it's a good chance to go long. Otherwise, if it breaks down 17800, then that's an indication of a reversal. You should go short. For Bank Nifty, unless 41600 is sustained, don't go long. But if 41600 is not sustained, and if next session shows a strong reversal, then you can definitely go short. So with that, I conclude the analysis, post-market analysis for Bank Nifty and Nifty, and I hope everyone will have a good weekend trading session tomorrow, and I'll see you again in the analysis session post trading tomorrow. Thank you.